มาเล่นต่อกันนะครับรอบค่ำรอบดึกนะครับ
While we're here, perhaps we should check in with Matteo or Noel.
I'm at your service, Captain.
We were worried.
Why?
คราวนี้เอา
Was
มา
there concern that I would not
เทียบเลย
contribute
ไม่
to
รู้
the
กี่อัน
mission?
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed.
They could be anywhere, can't they? Embedded in a rock, or in the hands of an unsuspecting novelty goods trader? I catch myself just staring at the collection sometimes, wondering what it all means. Maybe that's how our ancestors felt when they were looking up at the stars for the first time.
They didn't just gawk at the stars, Matteo. They explored. They tested. Science brought us to space, not daydreaming.
I disagree. What's the point of science if not to enable humanity's dreams? And where do those dreams come from?
Not every dream is a pleasant one. I agree with Noel. The work is what moves us forward.
You're with me, right? Science or dreams? Which one is the true muse of space exploration? Neutrality in a debate? I guess your side forfeits.
How can you forfeit if you don't even take a side? You're getting rusty with your comebacks, Matteo.
Playing it safe, eh? I don't blame you. Getting mired in a debate with Matteo and Noel can be an all-day affair.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about you and Andrasia celebrating a win for the group.
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate. It was good to hear everyone's sides. But I do agree that we accomplished something together. Thank you for your help. I have no objections. Let us see what else we can find out there.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
Thank you, but it was not necessary. We succeeded.
อ้าว
You have my attention.
เนียนไปแล้ว
Very good.
เดี๋ยวนะเอาของจากเจก่อน
We've always considered ourselves explorers.
เอ๊ะหรือว่า
This really
เจจะอยู่บนยาน
territory, isn't it?
นี่วะเนี่ย
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
ขายของก่อน
Hey, no funny stuff with that booze pack. Got enough place to go.
I know. จำไม่ได้
Everyone in space.
I'm afraid.
จริงๆแล้ว
due
เรา
to
ควร
this-
จะ
Welcome to UC Distribution.
ขายกระสุนประเภทอื่นนะ
Oh, well, certainly.
ก็ซื้อแต่เลเซอร์นะครับที่เราจะใช้ คือ จริงๆผมว่าเลเซอร์มันก็ไม่ได้ดีเท่าไหร่ อุ๊ย อะไรวะเนี่ย อ๋อ นี่ในร้านที่เขาขายนะครับเอ๊ะจริงๆ 16
Back to it then.
ชน
Dad, have you ever tried Aurora?
Well, not in a long time, sweetheart. Not since you were born.
What's it like?
Terrible. Just terrible. I'm sure whoever's in that chip. Stay away from that stuff. Just trust me. Now that those artifacts aren't just blips of hope in the blackest sea, I found an interesting pattern. The grav anomaly generated by one of those artifacts, it matches one on another planet. A bigger one. This one has been in my list of possible artifact sites for a while, but the profile didn't quite match. Now that we've got more artifacts, the similarities are as clear as day. All right, let me transfer over the data. But I need you wearing caution's boots for this one. No telling what this thing is or why it's so large. Going to send you the mark close as I can, but I'm having trouble pinpointing the source. You'll need to explore the area on foot. Put your scanner to work. Don't know what you'll find. Keep your eyes open. And from there, maybe you catch a smile and uncover the source of it all.
ไปบ้านวลาดิเมียร์ดูฮะ โอ้โห ไก่รีบเปิดก่อนแล้วกันโอ้โหแกมีบ้านอยู่ไกลเหมือนกันนะ
Do you have a favorite restaurant here? Mine is currently Whetstone, but it changes. So, what's the point?
เวลคืออะไรอ้าวมีนี่ด้วยเลย
There are always about a million things to do, and I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming. Hey! Oh, you're not Carl. Sorry. I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for a while, and Mass finally decided to follow up on it. I can't be in two places at once, and Carl isn't here, so I'm just trying to look inconspicuous. Well, since you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, I will take you up on that. What I need isn't very technical. I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you once you get there.
I've got limited resources. I try not to turn anyone away just because they're light on credits. We're doing the best we can here. That's all we can ever do. Funny story about that. You know, when people first arrived on Jemison, they dismantled the colony ship and used the parts to establish a place to live. Over time, they built out, and up, and up, and after long enough, they started to forget about the people and the things still down here. The walls and the ceiling have changed, but this place still uses equipment from that old ship. And it's here because not everyone in New Atlantis can afford Reliant Medical. Don't have much of a choice. Can't afford to pay staff, and while I've got a few volunteers from the community, I can only ask so much of them. We've scraped by for a good long while now, and we'll continue to do so. Don't you worry.
Always nice to see a fresh face around here. You stop.
ข้างล่างนี่ดูเป็น าสนใจดีนะออกแบบได้
Hey, can you hear me? I think this is
น่า
working.
สนใจ
I
ดี
only have a general view of things, but you should be near the first junction box. Look for it mounted on the wall. When you find it,
Take your time.
open it up
I
and
got
flip the
all
big
day.
switch.
Watch your back out there.
That's it. Great job. So that tripped the secondary breaker, and that goes to... Oh, wow, really? They wired it like that? Jeez, okay. Okay, got it. Next one is way down past Jake's. And maybe up a story or two? It's a bit of a hike. Sorry.
Just one quiet day.
All right, you should be near the next junction box. This section isn't used very much these days, so maybe a little harder to see. That's the one. Next one's not too far. Dead end, right down from Jake's. Right under that apartment they've been trying to sell. Good luck with that, right? You can succeed at that before we are discovered.
เฮ้ยเอ้าอะไรวะเนี่ยอุ้ยไป
You should be near the next junction box. And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact. It should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow. And the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the Trade Authority. Okay, just find that and, maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
ยังไงนี่
Okay, the final box I need you to deal with should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real tangle of cabling. Like 200 years of fill attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Anyway, there should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box. I don't remember the order, but flip levers until all those circuits are powered down.
อ้าวเปิดละ งง
Wow, you got it. Really well done. You saved me like a week of work.
I
Why don't you meet me
suppose
at the monitoring
that
station
is
near where we
ours
met?
now. Eh?
Did I say thank you? Because thank you. There's no way I could have done that in a reasonable amount of time all by myself. Right, sure. Of course. Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power drain. I know where it's coming from. Unfortunately, the source is exactly where I was afraid it was. The Trade Authority. So, that's something that I'll need to deal with. That'll be fun. If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain. But if not, then this is where we part ways. So thanks to you, we've got evidence. I don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority, but Zoe is intimidating. I have to go in there, but I really don't want to. You think you'd be willing to go with me? Just make sure this doesn't go badly? Thanks. I can do the talking, I think. Just be ready.
แทนยาลดไขมันนะแม่
ไม่ใช่คนแทนอยู่ได้กลับมาแล้วครับ
Seems like the goods are being everywhere these days, spreading like a virus through the civil system.
The Trade Authority does quite well for itself down here. And clearly they share little of the credits they make.
Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or call in mercenaries or what.
I have several knives at the ready. We will be fine.
I don't want this to turn out violent if we can avoid it, okay? Okay, you're probably right. Just need to breathe.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and have been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem. Well, clearly there's more work to be done. Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time? I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access to the grid, we'll find out who did this soon enough. And why. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well that needs your attention.
Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going. For the moment, let's assume this is all legitimate. I can sort out the details with Zoe. So why don't you go investigate the next junction box? The sooner you find the source of all this, the sooner it can be over.
I know your type.
ปีนได้เฉยรอบนี้ได้ไหมไม่เอาล่วง
Once you throw the switch, we can direct you to the next junction box.
ไม่เคยลองวัดปืนเลยนะ
That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay, you're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics. You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level. Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A,
Wait.
okay?
ใช้เชื่อใคร
appreciate that you've listened to reason. The junction box should be just nearby. We'll have this solved in short order. Adequately done. Miss Reyes and I have both noted that the next node in this trace is not on any of the current diagrams.
She means it's not in the well. It's somewhere on the surface. Which technically means it's not my responsibility. However, we agreed that we all like to see this through. If you head topside, I'll pull up the diagrams we need.
We're hiring.
Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation. Before she returns, I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me first. I'll be certain that Mast gets what it needs, but I trade in valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential.
I'm thankful these rides are quick. I do not like being in small, enclosed spaces with many people I do not know.
Hey, you should be getting close. Looks like it's somewhere near Athena Tower. Zoe says there's a junction box on the building's exterior. I'm not sure why she knows that.
One never knows when information might be useful.
Okay, well, we're going to discuss that later. I'll check in once you flip the switch. Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems on one of the upper floors. I bet it's related. See if you can get up there.
How quickly can you get that done?
เป็นเควสที่ให้เลือกนะครับว่าจะไปส่งเควสกับใครนะครับผมคิดว่าน่าจะไปส่งกับผู้หญิงคนแรกเนาะเพราะว่าคนที่เป็นเจ้าหน้าที่นี่น่าสงสัยเกินแปลกๆตกน้ำยังไงวะเนี่ย
I used to be an actuary. Now, my mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor? Mothers, am I right?
So you tracked it down. You've got something to show for it? Great. I'll get this back to Mass for analysis. I'm not stupid. I know Zoe probably made you an offer. I appreciate that you didn't take it. And I'm really glad we got to work together on this. So, looks like maybe someone thought they could hack into Galabank's system. In fact, looks like maybe they did. Still want to claim you had nothing to do with this, Zoe?
My dear, why in the world would I want to break the law? And Galbank, no less. I do quite enough business with them as it is.
All right. Well, I'll have some people look over this. Maybe they'll be in touch.
I very much doubt that.
See you around.
ที่แท้
If there's something you need, no matter what it is, either I have it or I
แค่
can
มี
get
คน
it.
พยายามจะเจาะข้อมูลธนาคารนะครับเนี่ยผู้ต้องสงสัย
Welcome to the Trade Authority. If you're here on legitimate business, I would be more than happy to help you. If, however, you are here under false pretense, say, sent by one Miss Tsang of UC Distribution, then I'm afraid you'll find nothing. So, what'll it be? Perhaps, but I'm quite confident in my business, and I refuse. Please, let me know if I can assist you further. Of course, of course.
2แรงจ้าดเลย
We've been in New Atlantis for a very long time, before most things topside were built. With lots of infrastructure already in place, ample storage, and discreet access to the spaceport, it makes sense to stay. It's had the unintentional, but not unwelcome, side effect of weeding out people who can be... If you need anything else, you know where to find us.
เยี่ยมลุงเบรตนะครับ มาแล้วนะครับ นักล่าฆ่าหัว โหเลเวล12เลย มาโอ้โหมันเป็นน้ำ เบอร์12เดียงครับโอ้ย้อนกลับมาตรงนี้เลย
can't give Zoe anything, don't you? So you tracked it down. Great. I'll get this back. I'm not stupid. And I'm really glad we got the...
รีบลงจอดกันนะครับ เดี๋ยวไอ้พวกนี้เมื่อกี้มาไม่ไหวยังสู้ไม่ไหวเลยกระจอกเกิน เราแล้วกระจอกเกิน
It would seem that the work here has come to an end.
Well, you're back. Oh no, don't start. I've had enough Barrett for one lifetime. I don't need the sequel showing up on my doorstep. More pirates showed up when you were gone. We weren't as lucky this time. Calvert, Troy, some of the new Dusties. They didn't make it. You're right. You tell yourself you got deadlines, that the credits are what matter. But it's people doing the job, not machines. You think if you're strict with them that they'll focus on the work, give you a little distance if things go wrong. But you want them to win. Every boss does. Anyway, I was pinned down behind some crates with Barrett, bullets and laser fire everywhere. No smile on that damn carefree face of his, like he knew this was it. I started steeling myself to go out fighting. Then that idiot puts his hand on my shoulder and says, "Stay here, Lynn. I got you."
For some, perhaps, Barrett is quite capable, all things considered.
Next thing I know, 2 of the pirates are dead, and he's got the 3rd one in a headlock. Drags him out into the open at gunpoint and demands to talk, or else I'm going to demonstrate Newton's 3rd law on this guy's temporal lobe. And that's when they brought out Hela. I didn't overhear everything, but after the 10 longest seconds of my life, Barrett put his hands up, and both of them ended up getting taken aboard the pirate ship. And that's the last I saw of either of them. Too risky to put that in the message. Too much liability. You know how it is. Our clients need to know when the operations start and stop. We handle the rest. They could have grav-jumped anywhere. I tried pinging a transmission to the ship in the comms building before they left, but the pirates must have fried it. You want to try it? Go ahead. But the odds of them being alive, even if you could find them... I've lost a lot of people on this run, Dusty. I just want to pack up.
ำให้มอดปืนได้ไหมพอน engineering ไหนวะแถวนี้เหรอนี่ไงมันมาใส่พอยต์ทูอันล็อกพอยต์หมดไอ้ยะ
Wanna try fixing that computer? Go ahead. Don't see what good it will do since they're already gone, but fine. Only managed to scrounge up one so far.
jump calculations before we're out of range. Out of range of what? Out of range of the sensor array on Vectera. Would you keep up? Once we're outside the star system, the bandwidth goes never. What good is sending a training mission down there? You gonna tell Lynn how royally screwed we both are?
So, you actually get that computer working again? What? Let me... Funny. Even knowing he's alive, I still never want to see him again. Okay. Let me send you the location data embedded in the transmission. Find them, okay? Be a while before Argos comes to pick me up. I'll be here if you need me. And hey, if you ever need a little extra help, I've been thinking about a career change lately. Maybe it's time to put Argos behind me. Seems like you've been keeping busy, Dusty. My contract's up with Argos. Sure. I don't mind taking orders from a former employee. It can't be worse than working for Barrett. Works for me. Right. I'll get to work. Let's catch up later.
เป็นจัด
I
Here I thought you was some pirate coming back to kill me. Lucky me, right? Nah, I'll be alright. Just, you know, wasn't trying to move around too much with all the painkillers and nausea meds running through me. Man, I was so terrified when I got pulled on board that pirate ship. Barrett was all, "Sorry, brother, I'll get us out of this. Trust me." Yeah, I'm starting to see that. He tells me we need to start pretending to fight each other. Trick the pirates into thinking they need to come in before one of us gets killed. I just remember him shouting, "This kid is a killer. How am I supposed to defend myself against these pearly whites? He's gonna..." I mean, I didn't think it would work, but they came in. All of a sudden, we were wrestling with two of them. Barrett reached for one of their guns. Bingo. Blasted the pilot right in the back. Through to the flight console. And dropped orbit like a rock off a high rise. I blacked out. And when I came to, there he was. Smiling like it was just another day on the job. You missed the fun part, Heller. I mean, I go through all the trouble of saving your butt, and you weren't even awake to notice. Then he did the little finger gun thing. Oh yeah. Probably should have talked about that first. Did I mention I'm on a lot of painkillers? So, I was real excited when a ship showed up. Then, less excited when I realized it was a Crimson Fleet ship. And then, really less excited when Barrett said, "It's okay, I got this." He mumbled something to him, and then they were all gone. I was drifting in and out. But, I think I heard the word ransom. I was drifting in and out. Got a signal from the ship before they grav jumped. Guessing it was Barrett. Haven't really been in a good space to have a listen. Here you go. Hey, I should come with you, right? I don't think anyone else is coming. Yeah, just, don't ask me to operate. Give me a minute. I think the worst of it. Let me know when you want to head out. Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? Phew, oh, I'm glad to hear you.
Don'tเอาด้อมออกไปซะแล้วไล่มันออกแนวเนี้ย
You got it. Catch you on the flip side, boss. Thanks for letting me tag along.
trouble, Barrett.
Hey, since when is surviving being attacked causing trouble? Isn't that just fighting back? Hey, pilot, could you move your arm a little bit to the left? I can't make out the console.
Don't move! He's trying to figure out our destination. Probably transmitting this conversation right now while we're still in orbit.
Well, yeah. Thought I was making that pretty obvious. Okay, put the gun down. I'm done. See? My retinas are pointing away from the console and towards this lovely view of space we have out the window.
Tie him up. Once we get back to the base, the fun starts.
โดนปุ่ม F เหรอเยี่ยมเนียวทีเนียมเลี่ยมเลียนทรีขุดได้ไหมขุดไม่ได้ครับ
Like touching down on a cloud. Your landing skills never cease to amaze.
How have you been?
I'm in the
คน
mood
เต็ม
for
เพียบ
a mocha macchiato. How about you?
No organics here. Valuable minerals, perhaps.
worth checking. You never know what you might find in that conversation. Perhaps it was.
uncertainty. So, once you really start getting out there, the laws of physics kind of turn into suggestions.
You're pulling my leg again, right? It's the weirdest thing you've seen. No exaggerations this time.
Thank you. Unicorn. Well, I can't say I feel too bad about you killing someone who kidnapped me and probably murdered a lot of people. But... Matsura the Grim? Honestly, pretty nice guy as far as pirates go. Think I butted heads with his mentor once years back. Had the same kind of surprisingly hospitable vibe. Hey, you're underselling my harrowing escape from certain. Right. No worries.
Kimหายไปไหน นั่นหายอีกแล้วอะไรวะก็ไม่เกินอ๋อไอ้เชี่ยมันหลบงี้มีอย่างนี้ด้วยลูกสองโอ้โหแรงจัด
used to this place. It does not quite feel like home, but hopefully someday.
You are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Barrett, we were worried
Can I help?
sick.
Well,
Something you
some
need?
of us were.
I see what you did there, Walter. And I know you've been secretly crying.
I'll only carry the good stuff. Just kidding.
Actually, Walter has been complaining about you more than usual, which
Time
is
to
always
go?
a sign when he's worried.
Don't stop.
Ah, hello.
Wait. Is that...
What have you got for me?
And to think the first
Until next time.
artifact was taking up dust on the library shelf. Now look at them all. You feel it a bit, can't you? Ever since I found the second one, had the visions. Being around them is just comforting. So hey, I'm still not 100%, plus I feel guilty dragging you into all of this. Why don't I stick around? Help you get adjusted to the weird corners of the universe. It doesn't really matter to me. We'll never get too attached to ships. After the 5th or 6th, plus the Frontier is a constellation ship. And you'll want... Marvelous.
This is all exciting, but there's really a lot of pressure on us, isn't it? Feel free to help yourself at the bar. Take care of yourself.
Let's get out there and do something new today, shall we? I'm all ears. I think about it a lot. There's so many possibilities. I'm not a fearful man, but I am. And I'm keenly aware that this artifact... On Bendy? No, wait. It was Kazal. I can feel Lynn's admonishing stare boring a hole in my back. She's not actually standing behind me, is she? Well, point is, my story's probably a lot like yours. We dug a pit, found some really wonky readings, and followed them to the artifact. Well, they certainly mean something, because not everyone who touches the artifacts sees them. My first instinct was it was a message of some kind, like the Voyager records. Communication from a higher life form reaching out blindly into space. But now I'm wondering if the vision wasn't just sensory. My new theory is something's changed in us physiologically. As in not just a message from beyond, but a delivery. Well, when I picked it up, I had no idea what it was. I knew it was something spectacular, though. I saw a vision. Flashing lights, the whole shebang. Sure. Like what? Let's see. I've been in console. I enjoyed you. Well, that's all I have to.
I am at your service, Captain.
สิร์ชเนาะเสิร์ชว่าเป็นเนี่ย
Hey, you might want this.
Where are we going? What are we doing? What's next? I am the moth to your flame, the magnet to your fridge, the
good
lint
grief.
in your
What'd she
pocket.
borrow?
Yes! How close should I follow you? 2 meters behind? 1 meter? Less than 1 meter? I just want to make sure you've got enough space, emotionally. Okay. How do you think this adventure is going? Great? Fantastic? A moment in time we'll treasure for as much as I... Yes, you're immaculate. Absolutely. Back to work, then.
2แล้วมันทำไมจะสายได้อีกงง
Been up there, huh? Space?
Bulk items may require multiple levels of approval and can take up to several weeks for an official response. We apologize for any delay. Welcome to UC Distribution. Oh, well... Back to it then.
Landing site locked. Take us in.
Dusty.
What is it?
I'm Miss. What can I help you with? I'm glad you're back. Let's get moving. Should ask Sam about Aquila sometime. He has some pretty amazing stories to tell.
All right, we're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm gonna be riding your tail till this is over. There's something you should know up front. I'm a Co. As in Solomon Co., first man on Aquila. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend. After Planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Aquila, and he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the Empty Nest. Said it was a place even the wildlife of Aquila wouldn't go. Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local Gal Bank. We'll be heading there.
You'll have a tech free?
ขายของโอเคเฮ้ย
That's not a problem. And you're free.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear.
Never a dull moment around here.
I know you. You're Sam Coe. Marshal will be damn glad to have another Freestar Ranger helping out.
Afraid your information is a couple years out of date.
I guess that'd be the Marshal's call. Frankly, it ain't going well. Looks to be a stalemate. Maybe a little outside help will do some good.
Well, I doubt those robbers are gonna let us leisurely peruse the Gal Bank vault. We better see if we can help move the situation along. Aquila City. Feels like I spent half my life trying to get out of this place.
Security around here.
Planning to tell me your demands at some point?
You find someone we can trust, and maybe we will.
Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards, neither.
What the hell am I supposed to do with that? You need to stand back now. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back.
Aquila City at its finest, I see. Never a dull moment.
Well, I'll be damned. Sam Coe. Been a long time. I won't hold my breath about you being here to take the badge again. Listen, Sam, just so you know, I don't blame you for how it went down. For the others, though, you might get a different reception.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying so. But I figure some of that reception is owed. Still, I appreciate the sentiment, Marshal. It seems you got a situation. My friend here may be the answer you're looking for.
All right, Sam. I'll trust your judgment on this one. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one. All right, I'm willing to say what you have to, but whatever they have, also. Find out what they want, and then...
Take it slow and steady. Look for every opportunity to de-escalate. You got this.
Hey, you in the bank.
โจรปล้นแบงค์ครับ
I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him.
เข้าไปต่อรองกับโจรนะครับว่าโจรไม่ยอมคุยครับพวกเจ้าหน้าที่เข้าไปเลย
You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong. Sounds like you don't really give a damn. So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us? I heard that. Okay, so let's talk. Got a real attitude problem, don't you? Well, you better listen up. We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it? What, you think we want to stay locked up in here? Hell no! Then persuade the Marshal that it ain't. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? What do you mean? Damn it. I didn't think of it that way. Maybe you're right.
อุ๊ยมีหมดเวลาด้วยวะ
I know. I'm not disagreeing with that. It's up to the Marshal to make sure the hostages don't get hurt. Nah, it's too late to back out now. We're seeing this through. You go tell the Marshal to get that ship ready so we can all walk away from this thing without anybody getting hurt.
Those guys are scared. I can tell. I heard every word. He's talking too loud. Sign of fatigue. All that fear and exhaustion are taking a toll. They're not thinking straight. That puts us in a very precarious position. I appreciate your idealism, but there were only ever two. You've already ruled out one of them, so that leaves us with only one option. Problem is, they're keeping me and the guards inside at all. If we try to move against them, they'll see us come. What do you want? Credits? Fine. But those credits better buy me a guarantee that the
Maybe help the people first, and then talk about a reward?
Now, I see two ways we can play this. You could ask to see the hostages. Once you're inside, you can make your move. If you're quick, I think you can take them out before they have a chance to respond. But you'll have to shoot to kill. There's also a back door. Most of their attention's focused out front here, so they may not be watching it as closely. This key should unlock it.
I'm sure things will turn out just fine.
You've got my girlfriend in there. She's hurt.
Sometimes I feel sorry for them. Well, sometimes.
Might.
Thank you so much. Now I have two heroes, Solomon Coe and you.
We owe you everything.
I hope the Marshal gives you a big reward.
We won't be able to find Solomon's maps with those robbers crowding the bank. Goodbye.
Nice work. I heard the fight. The hostages, are they safe? That's good to hear. Those people aren't just citizens of the Freestar Collective, they're like As for the Shaw gang, we'll grieve for them too. Here, you got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with... As a matter of fact, if you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
All right.
Let our security forces do their work.
Let's get back in Galbank, see if we can get those maps.
We'll take it from here.
Marco! Are you alright? They didn't hurt you, did they?
It's okay.
Glad that's over with.
Just taking a walk is a full body workout here.
You got guts, no doubt about that.
Nice job.
I've had quite enough excitement for now.
Alright. The family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key. Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation, so it's not going to be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're after. Alright, let's see. Oh, no. Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming. There we do. I was hoping to avoid the estate when we landed. Cora's gonna be so mad. We really gotta do this. You're not wrong. It's not supposed to be your business. Look, I'm done talking. You'll find out soon enough.
ยังไม่เคยสำเร็จเลยนะครับ ใช้สปีดเช็ค
Shaw gang's gone.
I'm just saying.
That's the rock. Ranger Central. Not a bad part, too.
Well, well. Sam Coe finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop.
I got just as much right to those maps as anyone else in this family.
That's exactly right, Sam. We all share Solomon's legacy. Only some of us are around to live up to it, and some of us aren't.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive. Give me a sec. All right, let's talk options. No. I mean, this is no place for her, okay? The less time she spends with Jacob, the better. Fine. We'll go get her. Just, if there's any other options, I'd appreciate doing those first. My own father's trying to keep those maps from me. Take it easy.
นี่ครับมีตัวเลือกคอร่าช่วยเกจิคอบลองคุยกันเลยนะครับดูแต่ว่าดูท่าทางไม่น่าจะเวิร์กลองทำเควสไซด์เควสอันนี้ดูนะครับเพื่อจะมีส่วนช่วยเควสหลัก
Mostly. Still feels a little weird, though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that would keep me from getting back out there.
Walked in and tried to rob the place.
The mayor's all right. You got some business with me? Oh, well, if the marshal sent you to me, that means he's looking to recruit you. Just so you know what you're getting into, I'll explain who we are and what we do. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do. Sure, but we Rangers work across the whole of Freestar Collective space. Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't always easy. But do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little safer for everyone? I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can. See you.
Well, hey there.
ยังไม่น่าจะ
Hiya.
ไม่น่าจะจอยแฟคชั่นนะครับยัง
Got into a tussle with a Shaw Gang smuggling ship in Kodos orbit. Had to limp back to Aquila City, with my ride mostly in one piece. It was a bit of a hard landing, you might say. Got a few broken ribs and a concussion. Turns out one of those ribs punctured a lung. Had a breathing tube in for a spell, but that's gone now. Seems I'm healing up pretty good. Last I saw, it was on fire and doing a swan dive into the Kodos sky. I appreciate you saying so. Truth is, I've been in tougher scrapes than that. But here I am, still. Right now, not much of anything. Doc says I need... Meanwhile, I've been trying to make myself useful, reading dispatches and reports and such. That way, when I'm cleared for field duty, I'll know the lay of the land.
Late one night, Annie Wilcox tried to... Aquila's really the heart of the Freestar Collective.
The doctor can provide any supplies you might need. Sorry, but I've got work.
If you're hurt, the doctor can see to you.
You get in a scrape, best come see me after. Overall, not too bad. People keep me hopping all the time. Mainly it's miners. The real work is when... Enjoy Aquila City. And for God's sake, be careful.
Got a moment to hear about the Low House? It mean a lot to me, and to others. Good to know there's still some folks who can take an interest in the welfare of others. The Low House is a place where folks down on their luck can get a hot meal and a bed to sleep in. More importantly, they can do it with some dignity. No need to beg or steal. Everything's given with no questions asked. And no favors owed. I run the place. Have for years. But to do it, I have to rely on the kindness of others. What do you think I'm doing this for my benefit? I'm doing it because once, a long time ago, I was a guest at the Low House. I was the one who needed saving. Trying to, anyway. Look, I'll be honest with you. We get a little help from some other wealthier folks and it takes credits to provide for those in need. And I'm hoping you'll be willing to contribute. If you can spare a few credits, it'll do a lot of good. Thank you. I don't know if you believe in karma, but I do.
And yeah.
There's too If you're serious, I'm drowning in work. Philbon Agricultural Systems fits basically everyone in the stretch. Bless the Philbon brothers. But their latest IntelliWheat shipment is late. I'm not worried yet, but getting there. Could you ask Sarah Philbon what the holdup is, very politely? This is a huge help. If there's anything you can do to speed up the wheat delivery, please do it. I'll have more work for you when you get back.
I actually met a guy who finished the red line. He lost an eye in the process. But he did walk away with a pile of credits. And I mean, you got supplies, right?
We only use robots for farming. Surely some of that tech we could patent.
If you're here for Weston, he's underfoot somewhere. Either here or at the factory. But please, if it's about that brewing nonsense, kindly leave. They don't need any more encouragement. Oh, sorry. My nerves are frayed. So many people coming and going for the company. Weston, that's my husband. Well, he's never been what I'd call a dreamer or a visionary. He's a practical man, good with ledgers and numbers. His brother Henry's the creative one, but he seems to have lost interest in growing the company, and now all he wants to do is brew beer. Filburn Agricultural Systems could provide the whole of the settled systems with food, not just Aquila City. Seems those two are content to think small. Well, I wish you were the one I had to convince. Well, you didn't come here to hear me natter on. Anything else? I know, we're late. It's been this whole frustrating episode. Short version, the farming equipment outside the walls needs to be manually rebooted. But the guards aren't going to be able to send people to fix it for days. We're committed to helping the unfortunates on the stretch, but the Ashta are just too dangerous for us to send someone. You would do that? If you get it rebooted, I'll get the harvest going ASAP. We can get the wheat to Amira quick. I'll talk with my husband, but I'm sure we could arrange payment. You'd be helping our business too, after all. Just be careful. Ashta are very dangerous.
Need some work done?
โอ้โหถึกจัด
Having a good one?
We don't get that wheat shipment. The emergency fund's empty, so please, hurry. That is good news. What was the holdup, anyway? Oh, dear Lord. Please, you have to know I had no idea. Don't take any... The Law House is a mission of mercy. I don't want any... I hate to ask it, but this next errand should be safe. Easy. Everything runs on charity. And a new face... So, the mayor, Elias Cartwright, has always been generous to us, but it's been a while since he's donated. Raisha Lands is a huge benefactor. Laredo Firearms has been vital for us. Both of those are routine. More polite reminders, really. The last is a long shot, probably futile. But the Trade Authority is incredibly wealthy, and they have never ever donated to us. If you could convince Duncan Lynch to give us anything, heck, a single credit even, I'd consider it a victory. You are a breath of fresh air. Once you're done with that, come back to me. If you ever are down on your luck, our door is always open.
Lead on a job. Over there. Tourists?
Don't you worry. Those walls are solid.
Trade Authority. Aquila City is bustling. One of the busiest Trade Authority branches in the galaxy.
Got it.
Do you have business with the Trade Authority?
The Trade Authority has a firm policy of not getting involved in internal matters. We're neutral in all affairs of the governments of the Freestar Collective and the United Colonies. The Trade Authority's image is doing quite well already. Thank you very much. I'm done discussing this matter.
You have a great day.
So many little details and so many fingers involved in everything.
Might want to steer clear of the stretch. Lots of crime over there.
I'm pleased you chose to visit us today. Indeed. I designed and manufactured... Yes, of course.
So we had to clean up the graffiti on the range again. Why don't we just close it down? It's not like it gets much use.
I need someplace to put the prototypes through their paces. It stays.
But you know stretch trash will come back and loiter. Or worse.
I think you'll find that we carry fine weapons of all kinds here. When a CEO distances herself from the customers, her decision-making suffers. Here I get to see what matters, what sells, what doesn't, and why. It's invaluable. Plus, it's better than the endless meetings. Oh, so Amira has some help? Good. She's going to work herself into an early grave if she's not careful. Laredo Firearms prides itself in helping out all the residents of Aquila City. I'll send Justin over to deliver our monthly donation. In the future, I prefer dealing with Amira. Let's change the subject, shall we? Let them. A few beer bottles and graffiti is the least we owe you.
You're out there a lot, right?
Another day.
Well done. Well done indeed. Ah, it's the hero of the day. You've got real courage. Sure you're not descended from Solomon Coe? Good to meet you, friend. Name's Elias Cartwright. I'm the mayor of Aquila City. Now, I've got a memory for faces, and I can't say I've seen yours around here before. I make it a point to introduce myself to everyone who passes through our fine city. As the founder himself once said, there's no substitute for a warm welcome and a friendly smile. You're more than welcome. As I'm sure you know, us folk in the Free Star Collective, I like to think that we don't rely on mush. I won't. However, I'd be more than... What day is it? Oh, shoot! I forgot. I'll send over my usual monthly donation to Amira. She truly is a wonder. There may be a... I'll talk with Amira later. Between thwarting bank robberies and... You have the city's thanks. Ah, you must be referring to The Rock. It's home to the largest and oldest cantina in town. As mayor of the city, the freeze... I like to think... I have to say, I sleep a little easier knowing the Marshal and his rangers are up there protecting the Free Star Collective. The core is the oldest district and represents the original settlement dating back to the days of Solomon Coe. The descendants of the original settlers still make their home there today. Frank's just the latest owner of the old Hassanove Manor, and he's the worst, simply the worst. But it's been a problem since the Hassanove family ran out of heirs. There's no wrong the Cartwrights have been trying to right for decades. And hence, well, I need help. He's just another slick, rude, neon corporate hack. Full of himself and just awful. I mean, the core is history itself. Cads like him don't belong here. I was right to talk to you about this. The last Hassanove was Sahar. Sad tale there. By all accounts, when she lost her last grandchild around 40 years ago, well, it broke her. She packed up and just plain left the estate. Built some farm far from Aquila City and the protection of its walls. It didn't take long before the Ashta overran the farm, and just like that, no more Hassanoves. A lot of folks thought the same. So I need someone to go to the old Sahar farm, brave the Ashta, and see if she left a will. I swear I'll honor her wishes. Aquila owes her family that much. And if it happens to kick Mr. Big Shot out of the core, well, that'll be a bonus. Sahar's farm is elsewhere on the planet. If you can't handle Ashta, please just don't go. I don't want this whole sordid story to have more tragedy. Be careful, and look out for yourself.
thing is tougher than
The
doing
Cartwrights
easy,
have been
but it
donating to
always
the
works
Low
out
House for
better in the
generations. Elias and Raisha both sent their donations. No word from the Trade Authority. I'm sorry I even asked. I like to believe everyone is capable of empathy and compassion, but people like Duncan test my faith. I didn't say that, but I'm not going to correct you. Sarah Philborn gave me these credits to give to you for your help with the farm. You more than deserve it. Those credits are from the grateful Philborns, not me. And I wouldn't take a single one. You've earned it. I have one more thing for you to do. But I hope it's more of a reward. This is part of the Intelliwit harvest. I'd like you to deliver it to Simone Jansen and her family. I want you to see the fruits of your labors.
I just need a real chat. But there's too little.
Amira said to expect you. This wheat ensures my family won't go to bed hungry. I genuinely don't know what my family would do without Amira. And you have no idea how much it means. Over here, Aniki, on behalf of my family, of my daughter,
Yeah, some people go their whole life without this.
อะไรครับนะ
I
ได้ไงเลี้ยงเหรอใจเย็นใจเย็นใจเย็นนะอะไรวะเนี่ยอ้าว
Hey there! Need to make a quick getaway? Or is this a we're coming back for the better weapons kind of thing? Grandpa Jacob? Are we going to see him? Dad said no last time.
And I'd still be saying no if I had any choice in the matter. And by the way, I thought I told you not to pry. Can we just do this?
So is the answer yes? That's usually Dad's way of saying yes. Really?
Over my strong objections.
Works for me. Let's go.
ท่าทางจะดีใจนะครับที่ได้เจอปูวิ่งนำเลย
We should go see a badball game sometime.
Aquila City's really...
Like I said, be careful. I'd rather you forget the whole Hassanov business rather than getting hurt. I wish my granddad was still with us. What happened? You got it! That's wonderful! But Blake Aldwell... Well, let me think back. There was a Blake. Might be we can track him or any surviving kin down. I'll get my lawyer on this. Frank Langston's in for a rude surprise. And we can maybe see a Hassanov return back to the core. No, he won't. But this ain't neon. We've got real laws here in Aquila City. You've more than earned this. You've done the city a great service.
คิดว่าวันนี้พอแค่นี้ก่อนง่วงนอนแล้วนะครับเดี๋ยวค่อยมาต่อกันนะครับ